Thank you so much for joining our webinar today. What we're going over today is RentSpree's agent profile and how to use it to boost your business. If you'd like to see user testimonial, read some reviews, you can check us out on the following review sites. And just note there is a Q&A button at the bottom of the Zoom meeting, which you can use to ask questions. I have my colleague Nathan from the onboarding team here with me today, and he's going to be assisting with Q&A. I'm Josh Alberg. I'm on the customer onboarding team here at RentSpree. And with me today, I also am joined by my colleague, Kim Mingo. You'd like to introduce yourself, Kim?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me, Josh. Hi, everyone. My name is Kim Mingo. I'm the Senior Client Success Manager here with RentSpree. Josh and I are going to give you some insights on how to build and work with your agent profile, and I'm hoping to inject some tips that you all can utilize when you're fleshing out a really unique profile that works best for your brand.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Kim. So yeah, let's get going. So here's our agenda for today. We're going to be going over what is RentSpree's agent profile. We'll be going through a little bit of why you should use it, some benefits to you as an agent using our profile to, again, supplement your business through RentSpree. And then we'll be giving you a bit of a technical walkthrough and some best practices as far as how to build out your profile. And then next steps, sharing your profile and getting the information out there. So first, let's talk about what is RentSpree's agent profile. Your agent profile is a public-facing, personalized web page that you can build out within the RentSpree homepage. This is optimized for search engines, so your profile will show in search results, which makes it really easy for that information to just be out there, again, networking. It's shareable within your network personally through social media to generate leads, get information about your listings, your expertise, and your credentials out there. There's a bit of reputation management software tool built into there through the agent review, where you can share client testimonials and share the positive reviews that your clients leave as they go through the screening process with you. Prospective tenants are also able to contact you directly, so it makes it really easy for interested applicants, clients, homeowners you may want to work with to just find your information and reach out to you directly through RentSpree. Why should you use the agent profile? Well, for one, it's a great way to promote yourself, your business, your leads, generate leads for your listings. Like I mentioned, the reputation management is a great tool to just make sure that the positive feedback that your applicants have is publicly viewable. Again, it's just really there to make you look good. Because this ties into our listing pages, it also makes it really easy for interested applicants to find properties that you're representing and listing through RentSpree because these tools sort of tie together to make it something that, again, just to your benefit as a free service we offer. Once you have applicants there, they can find your listing page and click on your properties and directly apply to you through our tenant screening services. Give me one moment. I'm going to switch my screen and we'll go into the RentSpree homepage where you'll be able to see us go over what a RentSpree agent profile looks like. So on my screen here, you should see the RentSpree homepage, www.rentspree.com, and you can create a free account or log in with your existing account here. I'm going to go ahead and sign in with my account. Let's go ahead and get the homepage up. You'll be able to find the button to start building out your agent profile in two places from the homepage. The first is going to be in the top right of your screen. In the drop-down menu, you'll see Edit Your Profile. You'll also see a shortcut to the agent profile on the homepage under Shortcuts. So when we click on that, it's going to bring us to the page where you can edit and create your profile. Now, as you can see, it's pretty detailed as far as the information you can put. So we'll go over a little bit about what this entails. Kim, what to you makes a great agent profile? Just in a nutshell.
Yeah, absolutely. I think what everyone is seeing here on Josh's example is a good example of what a profile should should comprise of. And Josh is actually going to show you how to add in all the different features and pieces of the profile. But I just want to take a few minutes to help everyone kind of understand when you're building your online profile. This also applies to anywhere online where you're building an online profile. That profile is going to represent you, your brand, and your business. So to start off with all of the visuals, a lot of times people are very visual when they're looking at your representation online. Every graphic and visual needs to be intentional. So the first thing that you'll see here is the agent's face, right? So the agent's face is that profile picture. When you're choosing a photo as your agent profile picture, you want to choose a photo that is clear, that is recent, and that has a good showcase of your personality. So the recent photo, I think, is very important. I know none of us really like to have our photos taken, but it is important to get an updated photo, especially in the real estate market, because as you're working with people who might not know who you are, when they meet you in person, they want to be able to quickly relate to you. So having an updated photo will help them understand how you look like now versus how you looked like 15 or 20 years ago, right? Your photo should also be in a bright, natural setting. So you use natural light when you can, or use a lot of lighting in your room so that you're not having shadows that create an unflattering picture. If you want to go outside and take the photos, having a nice, natural, simple backdrop is really good, because as you can see in that agent photo, it's a very small area. And the main thing that you want people to see is, of course, your face. And so you don't want the background to be very distracting. If you have a hard time getting a good picture of yourself, consider hiring a professional to do it, because a professional photographer can really help you capture your personality, and they can help you accent your best features. You can ask them to do, 3/4 shots and really up close shots. That way you have a variety of pictures to choose from. Your photo itself needs to appeal to your niche audience. You can inject your personality, but really in a relatable way. Having simple hair, simple makeup, simple jewelry and clothing will make things relatable to a wider audience. The other photo that we offer in your agent profile is that cover photo, and that's that really large banner that you see at the very top of the screen there. I think the cover photo is a great opportunity for an agent to showcase their brand, their area of expertise, or even their local market. As they say, a picture speaks 1,000 words, right? So if you specialize in certain markets, that cover photo should really, really depict that local market or that niche market that you're in. So you could use things like your local cityscapes or skylines. You might want to have pictures of farms or other natural attractions if you specialize in properties that are maybe in a vacation area or in a more rural area. You can also showcase historical monuments or museums and statues, anything that might relate to that specific marketplace that is going to be your area of expertise that you're establishing yourself as an expert on. And then beyond the visuals, we also have components of the profile that allow you to type information about yourself. So the nice thing about this is that we give you different fields where you can showcase your experiences, your skills or specialties, any certifications you might have, any languages that you speak. Those are things that make you unique. Now, if some of you are new agents and you're thinking, oh my gosh, I really don't have a lot of real estate history, it doesn't have to be real estate history. It can be your history. It can be your professional experiences. You might come from a totally different industry, but if you have skills that are relevant to working with clients or to working in real estate, by all means, you need to showcase that and make your profile a little bit more fleshed out so people know you more. That's really what will create a impactful profile, whether it's on RentSpree or anywhere else. And speaking of anywhere else, if you do have a website already, this process of building the RentSpree profile should actually be very easy for you, because a lot of times you can just copy that information over to the RentSpree profile and be done in a matter of minutes. So those are some of my tips on how to build an impactful profile. So Josh is actually going to show you how to go in and step by step and what areas to use. Josh?
Thank you so much, Kim. Excellent tips. You seem to have a really solid handle on what this should look like. So let's talk about, again, how we build it. So as Kim mentioned, the first two things you're going to want to look at are the visual components of the profile, because that really, again, sets the theme for what your profile is going to look like and what applicants, any potential clients look at when they see it. So you're going to want to add your face. You're going to want to go ahead and add a profile photo. For that, you'll see a little photo icon here. By clicking on that, you'll see you can either delete an existing photo or edit the photo. When you click edit, you'll see that you can change the picture, upload one from your own device. You can zoom, crop it, adjust the alignment, really just make it look nice and centered and good. Make yourself look nice. Yeah, we give you a little bit of tools, not too complicated. And yeah, once that's there, you'll see the perfectly cropped photo right on the page. To add the cover photo that we mentioned, again, you'll see the same little icon with the camera on it up at the top right. We'll click on that. Same process. You'll see delete if you want to remove the existing photo, or edit where you can replace the photo, adjust the cropping, zoom, where you want to center the photo. That way you can control how it looks on the page. You'll see here as well, profile strength has a bar directly under the cover. And as you add different bits of information or add photos, you'll see that different steps unlock. Once you've at least added your photo, a full name, and an about me, you'll be able to share the profile. So let's go on to the about me. You'll see that here at the top, edit profile next to your name. This allows you to go ahead, add your first, last name, a professional headline, just to showcase, in a few words, exactly who you are. And then you can add your about me, where you can pretty much write anything you'd like as a bio, just write your expertise, what your goals are, anything that you want applicants to see when they read the first set of information. After the about me, you'll see experience and certifications. We'll click edit info here. And again, same thing, input the information, years of experience, real estate licenses, brokerage license, and any other certifications you'd like. You can add as many as you need. Scrolling down, you'll see another section for your expertise. Same process again, edit info. And for here, you'll be able to select up to 4 options that best represent your skills as an agent. You can select any one of the following here, or select other and add your own custom expertise. For service areas, you can input up to 20 locales that best represent your primary areas of service and just what you're familiar with. So feel free to type in as many as you'd like, up to 20, that allow you to showcase that on your profile, as well as languages. Again, any language you speak, this is a great way to let your clients know that you can help them in whatever language they need that you're familiar with. After you've added your expertise and certifications, you'll have the opportunity to add some contact information to your profile. By clicking edit info, you'll see that you can add the brokerage information. So address, professional contact info. And here's where you're going to add your social media profiles. We do have a little bit more on this in a moment, but essentially here you'll just add links, the URL to each one of your social media profiles that's listed here. So Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, and up to 2 websites, your primary and secondary personal websites. Once this information is added and you click save, you'll see badges for each social media profile that you've linked, which again, it just makes it very easy to quickly access those profiles. You'll also see here your listings. The listing pages is a great way. It's another feature that we offer, but it does tie directly into RentSpree, a great way to generate traffic to your leads from your agent profile. So as I mentioned earlier, the agent profile itself is publicly searchable and will return results in search engines. So as long as you've added active listings to your agent profile, which you can do by clicking add new listing here, and then selecting a property or clicking create new property, The listing pages will appear under active listings on the profile. Once an applicant clicks on this link on your profile, they'll see here a overview of the property, the ability to apply as long as the applications are turned on and the property is available, a button to contact you directly as an agent. That way you'll receive a message through our internal messaging system that you'll get a notification through email letting you know you have new messages. You'll also be able to directly share the listing to the same social media profiles that you've linked previously. Now we'll go down, we mentioned this as well, agent reviews. Now, agent reviews is part of RentSpree Pro, as you can see by the Pro badge. And RentSpree Pro itself, which I'll cover in a moment for you, does include two specific features to the agent profile. One of them is the ability to, again, share the reviews that applicants leave. 4- and 5-star reviews can be shared as long as they have a comment. So applicants, once they apply or complete any e-sign transactions, essentially will be able to review you, select what you did best, and add a comment. To share the reviews, you'll click Manage Reviews here, and any unposted reviews that you've received will be here that you can share to the profile. Note that 3-star reviews and lower or reviews without comments can't be shared to the profile, but it will overall add to your star rating. Another option that you have with RentSpree Pro for your agent profile is the ability to customize your URL. Once you've added RentSpree Pro to your RentSpree account, you'll see the option to edit your profile link. For that, we'll click Edit Link, and you can type whatever you'd like here. This is a way to make it really easy to remember your profile URL, make it a little bit more personal. It'll be easier for applicants to remember when they want to type it in. So that is how you update that. Pretty much everything on the profile here is complete. So I'll show you what a public view of the agent profile looks like now. We'll copy the link and we'll go to the profile. So once all the edit fields are removed, all the extra buttons, it looks very clean. You'll see your profile photo and cover photo right at the top. Your bio and about me and your rating, as well as a link to view the reviews, is included right there as well under your professional headline. Contact information is listed first thing on the page, essentially. So your phone number, email address, brokerage address, and a personal website are going to show right here, as well as links through the icons to each of the social media profiles that you connect. A form for messaging you directly through the RentSpree agent profile is also included as well. And then all the information you add, so your experience, certifications, expertise, all shown right here. And then as we go down, you'll be able to see the active listings and reviews. This is exactly what if someone searches your name and clicks on the search result for your agent profile, they'll see this as soon as they access it. So this is the public view of the page. Now, if you give me one moment, we're going to switch back to the slides.
While Josh is doing that, I do want to just add real quickly the importance of sharing your profile. So Josh did mention the ability to change your URL. That does make it a little more consistent with the other websites that you might have in place. And then once you build out that profile, don't forget to share it. You know, don't be that secret agent who doesn't let their network, their friends and family know that they are a licensed agent. I think it's a great way to quickly and share it through the social tags that Josh had mentioned earlier. For those of you who have Facebook, great way to share that with your friends and family. If you have LinkedIn, that's usually the professional preferred site for in social media. So that's where you'll let all your colleagues and other people who might be connected to you professionally know about your new business. And then, of course, LinkedIn, we talked about LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram. Those are great places where you can grab new followers and new network with new people. great ways to showcase the properties that you might be marketing, to talk about your local market. You could do interviews with local vendors. A lot of really neat things that you can do to kind of showcase your expertise in a specific neighborhood.
Cool. Thanks so much, Kim. Yeah, I do have a slide on that. It seems like Google Slides doesn't want to show us that. But yeah, as Kim mentioned, sharing the profile is essentially the last step. Once you have created it, it just gets the information out there through your own network and your own channels. I'm going to open up the floor for some Q&A. I see some of you have been asking questions. My colleague Nathan's been answering them. If anything else you'd like to know, just feel free to ask now, and we'll go ahead and get that sorted out for you. Okay, I have a question here. How do you recommend sharing your agent profile on social media? So yeah, great question. I'll go ahead and, oh, Nathan's going to answer that for you. Oh, live. There we go. Nathan, did you want to answer that, or I can take that?
Yeah, go for it, Josh.
Cool. Yeah, so as the way you'll share it, let me go back and share my screen here so you can see what it is I'm referring to. You'll see the link here. I'm not signed into an agent to a social media profile here, so it's not going to go. But essentially, what you'll do, you'll click on. Let's log in. Okay, so when you share it, essentially what's loaded for you here is just a tweet, for example. If you're sharing it through Twitter, it will add the profile URL directly there. At that point, you can add whatever comment you'd like to format the post. If you're adding it to any other social media, essentially the same thing. You're just going to want to share the link, but what the buttons do for you here, the icons when you click on them, is it's going to just create a template post, like a format of a post with the link in it for you. So that way you don't have to copy and paste it manually. It just makes it easy, single click. Great question. How do you source the reviews on the agent profile? So once the reviews, or rather once an applicant submits a report to you as an agent, that would be part of the tenant screening service that we offer. At the end of the process, once they've submitted their information, they'll see a prompt to leave a review of you as an agent. So at that point, once they complete that review, you'll get a notification that there's a review pending. As long as, again, you've signed up for RentSpree Pro, you'll see the option to share that review to the profile as long as it's 4 or 5 stars and contains a comment. All right, yeah, let me go ahead here. I'll show you a listing page. Just keep in mind, we do have a separate class coming up on our listing pages feature. So you'll receive an invite to that because you attended. We will make sure that we get you involved in all of the classes. But here we go. You'll see the listing page is going to show just information about the property, monthly rent, security deposit if anything's required up front, utilities and amenities, a map with a location of the property, as well as some attractions or businesses, schools nearby. Yeah, the listing pages can also be shared to social media. You'll see here a link for each social media account that you've connected with the option to share your listing directly to those platforms. Okay. If we have any further questions, feel free. We have a few minutes left that we can cover this for you. If not, keep in mind you'll all be receiving a recording of this webinar in a follow-up email, so just be on the lookout for that. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to our support team. We're available 7 days a week. I'm happy to help you out with any questions you may have about the agent profile or anything else that we offer. Oh, and one last thing, we're going to have a raffle. I forgot to do that for you. Let me go ahead here. I have a bowl with your names in it. And we're going to go ahead and pull a name out. Let me go ahead and get a few more of you in here that joined later. All right, so I have everything here. The prize today is going to be a $50 Amazon gift card. Mixing up the names in my bowl of names here. I'm not looking in the bowl, and I pulled out a name. Okay, so as you can see, our winner of today's raffle for a $50 Amazon gift card is Sidilka Kilik. And I want to congratulate you. We'll be following up with that through email for you today. So again, congratulations on winning the $50 Amazon gift card. And thank you all so much for attending our webinar on building an agent profile today. I hope this was able to give you some good information to get started. And again, you know, we're here for you through our knowledge base, our support center, and our support team. Again, thank you so much for your time.